take a look at how vote counting is going in the province of Limpopo now. I'm joined from Polokwane by my colleague Heidi Giokos. Hello, Heidi. So talk to us, first of all, about the capital, Polokwane. What's the latest on the votes there?
Yes, indeed, Sally. So we do know that there was about over 40% voter turnout for voting for the local government elections as of yesterday. We also understand that the IEC in the province has identified the fact that there has been low voter turnout. There were some issues, Sally, with regards to certain ballot boxes needing to isolate because there were issues around the fact that a presiding officer who was in fact fired on the spot tampered with the ballot box. She was asked by a voter to open the ballot box and she did so, but the IEC indicating that all those three cases, all those ballot boxes were since counted and none of that was excluded, despite the fact that there were certain issues. But an interesting dynamic here in the province of Limpopo. We do know it's a stronghold of the ANC, with the EFF of course coming in quite strongly in some wards, but we are joined by the provincial secretary in the province. Sylvia, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Let's just start off with the overall performance of the ANC in Limpopo. It seems like it's still a very strong hold of the ruling party.
No, Limpopo is the home of the African National Congress. We are very proud of the work that has been done by our leaders, our members, our volunteers, but also very importantly we must commend the IEC for the manner in which the institution has managed the elections process. We know it is not easy, but over the years they have grown from strength to strength and ensured that the country has credible, free and fair elections. We must also commend the conduct of the political parties that have been contesting elections, ensuring that they abide by the electoral code of conduct. Thus, we are standing here with very peaceful elections.
Speak to us about the fact that the ANC has lost wards to the economic freedom fighters.
We must talk about the wards that the ANC has reclaimed.
Yeah, but we need to talk about the wards that the ANC has lost.
We lost 2 more wards in Polokwane that were previously led by the ANC, that is Ward 37 and Ward 26. They add to the 2 that we were led by the EFF in the run-up to the 2021 elections. We once again lost the 4 wards in town that belong to the DA. We were unable to reclaim them. We also lost 1 ward in Polokwane, Ward 3, to the EFF. We won 3 more wards in Tawazimbi. We now have 12 out of 12 wards in Tawazimbi. The ANC has 11. And we have also increased our percentage in Municipal local municipality. You'll know in the last elections we were at 47%, now we are at 50% in that local municipality.
Speaking about losing wards and gaining back ground in certain wards and areas, the issue of voter turnout, low voter turnout, has been a major one, with many political parties raising concern as to people just not being interested because of lack of service delivery. What is the ANC stance and response to this?
We went into this election knowing very well that the more voters we bring to the polls, the greater the opportunities for the African National Congress. If there is any nemesis to us in the election campaign, is the voter turnout. We have given ourselves targets in various municipalities as to the number of voters that we wanted to bring to the polls. But unfortunately, you can see the trends are showing the opposite. There is a continued decline in voter turnout, and we are very worried. But you would know that we know what are the reasons why the voters are not coming out. We have tried to speak to them, to have hope that a better future will rise. that we will have a better tomorrow. But it's like some are still not convinced that the commitment that we make will be realized, and we will be untiring. We will continue to do more so that we can make voters come out in the future elections, because the higher turnout that you have strengthens your democracy, but it also gives the leadership that comes out of election a mandate that the majority of South Africans are looking at you, having been elected to office, to make sure that things happen for them and their lives are improved for the better.
Great, thank you so much. We do hope that you do improve the lives of many in this province, especially around the water of basic services. Thank you so much. That is the Provincial Secretary Soviet here in the province, Sally, and as you heard, they've lost some ground in certain awards, and not only to the EFF but also to the DA, which they were hoping to claim back. We will be trying to speak to the DA and the Freedom Front Plus, who's actually gained some wards and gained some ground here in Limpopo.
Yeah, it seems that the ANC and the EFF playing a bit of a game of cat and mouse, because of course we know that the EFF stronghold in Limpopo with leader Julius Malema coming from Seshego. So a very interesting province to watch. Thank you so much for that update, Heidi Giokos.